Hey guys, Silent King here, and what you guys are watching is what seems to be a TDM on the map, Resistance, on Modern Warfare 3. This is from the week the game came out. Actually, it's from the day the game came out, because I'm level 52, and I was level 63 by the end of the first day the game was out. Actually, I might have been prestiged by the end of the first day. I'm not exactly sure. All I know is this is from the first day the game came out, so don't expect the best score in the world. But that's enough about the gameplay. It's quite obvious what I'm using. There's no point in me explaining anything about Modern Warfare 3 anymore. It's a pretty much dead game at that. And you guys know everything about it already. But it's a PP90M1 extended and silencer. So there you go. An assault streak. Man, assault streak. You don't see me using that anymore. And double XP also. So guys, this is part 5 of the college application process series on my channel. And we only have today and tomorrow left, and then we are fully done with the application process series. And this part of the application process is called the individual college application. Yesterday we talked about the common application, and in which I described the details of the common app and what you have to do to complete the common app, and how the common app is your best answer if applying to multiple institutions. If you are applying to a certain amount of institutions, I would say less than 4 institutions, then the best bet for you would be to do individual college applications. Individual college applications are exactly what they sound like. You go to the school's website, you go to the apply part, actually you go to admissions, undergraduate admissions, and eventually find their application. It should not take you too long, and word of advice, when you are doing an application, make sure you are filling out the application for a first-year undergraduate student, because there are other options, such as a first or second-year transfer student to the university, which, if you're watching this series, you are definitely not a transfer student. If you are taking college classes while still attending high school, do not put transfer student on your college application. You will get college credit for those courses, but they are not you are still not technically a transfer student. Also remember, do not put graduate student. You are not a first-year graduate student either. That's just some word of advice for you guys. It's an easy mistake to make if you are doing something like that. So just before you waste the money applying as a transfer student or waste the money as applying as a graduate student, make sure you see that make sure you're filling out the undergraduate application. So there's that first, but look at this snipe with the PP90. Should not be able to do that with SMGs. But the individual common application, the individual college application is quite similar to that of the common application, in which you are going to have to provide family details such as your parents. In some cases, if you do not have parents, your guardians. And you're going to have to provide their financial background to see if you qualify for any student aid. There's actually going to be a 7th part to the series. I told you tomorrow would be the final part. There is a 7th part of the series entitled Scholarships/Financial Aid. That might be a 1 or 2 day series in which I talk about the benefits of scholarships and the needs for student aid, financial aid for institutions, and the FAFSA, which is a totally different animal. So that's what you're going to do for that. Look at how you not die. So then you're also going to, after you have completed the family information, you're most likely going to move on to, in some instances, such as the University of Iowa and the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, you will self-report your own scores, meaning you will self-report what you got on the ACT, what you got on the SAT, and what classes you have taken during your high school career, and the grades you received in them. This speeds up the application process, and it just helps the institution overall. But just do not think, just because you are self-reporting, you can lie about your scores. If offered admission to the university, you still have to submit your transcript, and they can still pull back admission as late as May 1st. May 1st is also a significant date because it is the acceptance date for nationwide institutions. You must decide where you are going to be going to college on May 1st, or you will not be going to college. Well, you still probably will, but there's an exception to the rule. So there's that. You're also going to need to provide a schedule of senior classes. This can be done through the school, or on the application itself. It depends on the institution you're applying to. Once again, if you are doing this by yourself, if you're self-reporting this, do not lie, because it will show up on your transcript as you have completed such and such courses for the first half of your senior year. So do not lie, or your admission decision will get pulled back once again. And again, you will also have college essays to do on the individual college applications. These vary from 1 to 3 essays per college. Such Ivy League schools such as Harvard, MIT require 3. Smaller institutions like George Mason require 1. UNC Chapel Hill requires 1 and is also on the Common App for you guys who want to know that. And last but not least, if you're applying to a public institution, you will have to fill out a public institution aid form. This will just determine whether or not you qualify for in-state tuition or not. This does not apply to private institutions for the obvious reason that that tuition is the same price for in-state and out-of-state students. So if you are going to attend Harvard University, you will pay the same if you are in-state as you would out-of-state. So guys, I hope this enlightened you into the college application process for individual common applications, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the last part of the main part of this series. Guys, I'm Silent Kink. I'm signing out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.